Our Beautiful Mind is a powerful book, a masterpiece, a bestseller, an inspirational book, an empowerment book. This book is absolutely recommended for your peace of mind, for your happiness, for your progress, for your mental health, wealth, and wellness. I got my copy. What are you waiting on? Go get your copy at Amazon.com or at BarnesandNobles.com. It's the best thing you could ever do for yourself, you could ever do for your future. That's well done.
Everyone joining us, we welcome you to another great time on the African Portal Radio TV International. We have been talking about it. We pulled the poster out, and right now, right here on the African Portal, we are live and direct with one of our very own, all the way from United States of America, Colombia to be specific, and is with us with all the great idea, all the great things that you can know about him. Join me to welcome the very own on the African Portal, Omooba Michael Owokoya is live and direct on the African Portal, and I'm so delighted, I'm so happy to have you on the African Portal. Welcome to the African Portal, and how are you today, sir?
I'm great. Thank you, sir. No, I appreciate the opportunity to be here with you. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. That give me a delight, and I'm happy to let the world know about you. Kindly introduce yourself to the listeners at home. Who you are, where you are, and the position you hold in the society.
Well, my name is, as you perfectly stated, my name is Omooba Michael Owokoya, and I'm from Lagos, really. I grew up in Lagos, Nigeria. But my parents came from Ijebu or Sosa. So, but I live in US. So I'm the author, I'm the writer of the book Our Beautiful Mind, which we're going to speak on today. Okay. Presently here, I live in Colorado, US. I'm the president of all the Yorubas here in Colorado. Also, I'm a businessman. Happily married. I have 3 boys. So I'm a leader in Yoruba society. I'm a very proud Yoruba man. So I love Yorubas. I love humanity. Period. Okay? So basically, that's just me. For myself.
All right. I like that. I like that. And with that, you just explain now. I'm going to switch off from English. I'm going to do this program in English because of the book that we're about to review, and because of the some of the things we need to discuss about the book. Full of quotes, full of poems. But I'm going to switch off from the English. I'm not too comfortable using the English to put people like you on the spotlight, if not because of your book, because I'm so proud of my language. I love Yoruba language. It's one of the best language. There's nothing so special about the English. It's just that they created to be a medium of communication. It's like language, like every other language. So I don't see it as a language that is so important, but I'm just using it as a means of communication to be able to speak to the rest part of the world. So nothing so special about it. But from here now, I'm going to drop it a bit, I will come back to English when I get to your book. Let me quickly take you back to the Yoruba land. Let me welcome everybody back to the motherland in Yoruba land. Ẹ káàsán, ẹ kú ọ̀lẹ́, ẹ kú ìyálẹ̀ta, ẹ kú gbogbo tó wá bọ́ sí lọ́dọ̀ yín. Mo kí gbogbo ládéládé, mo kí gbogbo lóyè, mo kí gbogbo ọ̀tọ̀ kùlùlù pátápátá. Ẹ káàsán, ẹ kú ìrọ̀lẹ́, ẹ kú bójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí ọgángan ọ̀nà báyìí lálákè sọ tẹ́rí bá jẹ tí ò bá yó ìgbẹ́ lójú bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti ojú òní tàwa alágbára Èdùmàrè ìbàjẹ́ òní bá wa a ní rí pé sọ̀rọ̀ bí òṣèlú ọmọ alágbára Èdùmàrè orí ètò tẹ wọlé sí ètò bàbá ètò ni yóò máa dún yóò sì máa lù kérégbédé lójú òpó èmi àti ọ̀kan lára àwọn ògbóǹtarìgì akọ̀wé àti onímọ̀ ní àwùjọ wa ọmọọba Michael Owokoya lájọ wà lójú òpó tẹ́mi àti wọn tájọ máa tukọ̀ ètò yìí lónìí àlejò mi náà ni wọ́n wà lójú òpó ètò yìí ojú ni wọ́n wọ̀nyí ṣàìmọ̀ fún olóko mùsèmùsè wọn ó dá músèmùsè tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọmọ Yorùbá tó máa ń gbà fún lórílẹ̀‐èdè Amẹ́ríkà àwọn náà ni olórí àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ní Colorado ní orílẹ̀‐èdè Amẹ́ríkà èmi àti wọn àjọ máa ní fọ̀rọ̀jomitoro lórí ìwé tí wọ́n kọ àti àwọn nǹkan míì tẹ́ ní mọ̀ nípa wọn ṣùgbọ́n ṣáájú ohun gbogbo ẹ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ kí wọn kí n kí wọn kí n fi iye ọmọlúàbí kí n fi wọ̀ wọ́n mo kí yín nífẹ̀ẹ́ òye mo kí yín níbi tójúmọ́ rẹ ti ń mọ́ wa mo kí bàbá Ọ̀jájá tán gbèdé ọ̀tẹ̀ tán lẹ́mọ́lẹ̀ pérégede mo kí yín òun nà yín lórí ọ̀gọ̀ ẹnu mo kí yín ní Ọ̀yọ́ mo kí yín mo nà yín lọ́gọ̀ ẹnu ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ Ọ̀yọ́ ní wálẹ̀ ní gbàgbára Èdùmàrè ojú òní sì wá ìbàjẹ́ òsì ní bá wa ní dààmú lágbára Èdùmàrè mo kí yín lẹ́dẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́ mọ̀ pé òrògbò ọmọ ajílàlá ọ̀sán ọmọ ajífọjọ́ gbogbo dára bíi ègbé mo kí yín lọ́fà ọ̀fà ọmọ ọlọ́fà mọ́jọ ọmọ abíṣujó kọ ìjà kadì báyìí lóró tọ̀fà mo kí yín ní gbogbo ìlú pátápátá níbi tọ́wọ́jẹ́ ètò yìí ń jáde mo kí yín ní Ìṣẹ́yìn Òrò ọmọ ẹ̀bẹ̀dì mọ̀kọ̀ mo kí yín ní Àkúrẹ́ olóyè mẹ́kùn mo kí yín òun nà yín lọ́gọ̀ ẹnu ní gbogbo ìlú pátápátá tẹ́ fi ń gbọ́ mi náà ni mo ti ń kí yín tí mo sì ti ń kí yín tí mo sì ti ń sọ fún yín pé ẹ kú dédé wòyí ẹ kú bójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí gbogbo wa pátápátá ojú òní ti wá mo kí yín lábẹ́ Olúmọ Ẹ̀gbámọ́lé ṣàbí ọmọ gbòǹgbàkàlà mo kí yín ní Ìjẹ̀bú gbogbo ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú èèyàn máa dó mádé mo kí yín o Ìjẹ̀bú ọmọ alárẹ̀ mo kí yín ní wálẹ̀ lágbára Ìdùmàrè Ìjẹ̀bú rẹ̀ mú wa ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú gbọ́lẹ̀ ni ojú òní ti wá ìbàjẹ́ òní bá wa ní dààmú owó kí nínú Èkó arómisá lẹ́gbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ ẹ kú dédé wòyí ẹ kú bójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí ẹ kú fọmọnìyàn ṣe gbogbo àwọn ọkùnrin obìnrin ọmọdé àgbà tó ń gbọ́ wa náà ni mo kí wípé ẹ kú dédé wòyí ṣàbọ̀ pé àlàárì tẹ̀ ń wò ó ṣògeri sọ́yán náà ó náà ṣògeri aṣọ ọgbà báyìí là ń dá fúngbà lórí ètò lónìí alárè ó jẹ̀gbá nǹkan yóò gbé nǹkan àná lójú òpó ètò yìí pẹ̀lú ọ̀gá àgbà ọmọọba Michael Owokoya tí èmi àti wọn tájọ mọ ní ìfọ̀rọ̀jomitoro ọ̀rọ̀ lórí ètò yìí bàbá ọmọ Yorùbá tó dáńtọ́ nìyí ẹ bá ń kẹ́wọ̀n tí ń gbọ́ yín lẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ bá ń kí wọn kẹ́ fi ọmọ Yorùbá kẹ́ fi wọ̀.
ẹ ṣeun mo dúpẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú ni mí ọmọ Royal family níjẹ̀bú Ọ̀ṣọ́fà Ìjẹ̀bú Ògúndé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọmọọba Olúrótìmí Adéṣẹ́gun Michael Owokoya àgọ́bà ọmọọba Michael Owokoya mo dúpẹ́ pé ẹ pè mí sórí ètò yìí mo dúpẹ́ lọ́yìn gangan ìwé tí mo kọ fún gbogbo ènìyàn ni fún Yorùbá àti àwọn other people but èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ Yorùbá púpọ̀ máa ń pera mi ní a typical Yorùbá man nísìnyí èmi ni president gbogbo àwọn Yorùbá níbí Colorado US mo wà yàtọ̀ sí yẹn mo tún wà ní lórí àwọn platform àwọn ọba àwọn òjòyè about 6 different platform mo wà nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà Yorùbá inú mi dùn láti máa bá àwọn Yorùbá ṣe táwọn Yorùbá bá ń ṣoríire inú máa ń dùn sí mi and lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo wọn tèmi náà dẹ̀ lágbára láti ṣe láti máa ran àwọn Yorùbá àwọn tiwa lọ́wọ́ gbọ́n náà mọ̀ ṣe on my own little side but ìmọ̀ mi ni pé kí Yorùbá kó máa ní lọ síwájú most especially bá ṣe máa raise àwọn leaders of tomorrow which is very important to me ìwé yìí tí mo kọ yìí nǹkan tó sọ fún wa ń pa ẹnìyẹn tí wọn bá kà á ìwé yìí ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ni èmi fẹ́ràn èèyàn I love humanity gbogbo wa ni èèyàn but most importantly àwa Yorùbá Ọlọ́run fún wa ní ẹ̀bùn, Ọlọ́run fún wa ní òye, Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ fún wa ní oríṣiríṣi nǹkan tó yẹ pé tí àdán bá wí àwí ọ̀rẹ́ àkílódé ibikíbi tá a bá báyẹ a máa ṣe rere ń bẹ̀. Amẹ́ríkà tá a wà yà á máa ṣe rere. In all of their engagements. Yeah. So mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lọ títí but ìwé yìí ẹ lọ rà kẹ́ kà dókò mo ká àkọ́ ní Yorùbá ló la kà gbogbo náà la kàwé mo promise yín ẹ ní wà disappointed.
Ẹ ṣeun ojú òní tì yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan ó fẹ́ dàgbà sí pé ìsọ̀yẹ́ ó fẹ́ sápá lórí ìsọ̀yẹ́ fẹ́ sápá lórí ẹnu mi àgò mo kí yín ní Ọ̀yọ́ mo kí yín mo sì nà yín lọ́gọ̀ ẹnu gbogbo ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́ pátápátá mo kí yín orúkọ mi ò yípadà èmi náà ni ọmọ yín ọ̀rẹ́ yín olólùfẹ́ yín Olúdárí Olúsanmọ olùṣọ́ àgùntàn Samuel Olúṣẹ́gun Olúṣọ èmi lọ pápá dábọ́ntọ̀ fọmọkùnrin bọ̀ọ̀lẹ̀ ọmọ tó sì tún sọ̀rọ̀ ń kárí bíi kọ́lé sí ọmọ oníyan ọjọ́ kẹfà tí ń ṣe eruku lẹ́lẹ́ tó jó orí ti ẹ̀jẹ̀ láti lè yá mi mi lògẹ́rẹ́ pa bí ẹkùn bá bà mí ò sí nílà ájà sán tí bá ń bẹ́ńlé àdúgbò ẹ̀ràn fún mi jẹ́ ọmọ orí mo lùsì fi ọmọ ajífọ́ rẹ̀ ṣe tẹ̀jẹ̀ ọmọ ajífọ́ ọ̀tẹ̀ ṣe tí ó jẹ ìlú Ìbàdàn náà ti bí lọ́mọ Ìbàdàn ní Olúyọ̀lé ìlú Bíkúnlé alágbàlá olókòdó kẹ̀rí lójú ogun wọn lé bọ̀ lẹ́yìn Jagunlabi lára wájú Ìbàdàn mọ́jà tó fi kára wájú tó fi kó wọn lẹ́rú ọmọ akóṣáṣá mọ́sá ọmọ ayàyàyà mọ́yà Ìbàdàn ní í jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ àmọ́ ọbẹ̀ ní bẹ́ṣu atẹ́lẹsẹ̀ báyìí a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n bá ní ọmọ bọ̀ nìkan là ní débàndé olórí ètò yìí lónìí yóò dùn gbogbo yóò kàn sí ẹ má bínú lẹ Yorùbá torí pé ìwé tá a fẹ́ ṣe àlàyé rẹ̀ lónìí èdè òyìnbó la kọ́ wọ́n gbé àlejò mi lọ sínú abala òde òyìnbó ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n padà wá wọn fi èdè Yorùbá tó lé ńlẹ̀ èdè Yorùbá tó ṣe yẹ́rángí wọ́n mọ̀ fi mọ̀ gba ètò yìí nídìí ẹ̀yin tí wọlé mo bá ń ṣíà ètò yìí ẹ máa comment ẹ̀yin tí comment ẹ̀ ní dààmú mo ti rí àwọn comment tó ń wọlé lóríṣiríṣi tí yóò ní bàjẹ́ ojú òní tì yín bàjẹ́ òní bá yín Prince Elisha mo kí yín mo nà yín lọ́gọ̀ ẹnu wọn ní you don't understand Yoruba, you have to go and learn it. Don't worry, we are going to be speaking it in English. We are coming back to the English version of it. Don't worry. It's going to be a beautiful, lovely time. Invite more people to join us on this program this hour because we are going to enjoy ourselves on this program. I'm sorry, in South Africa, there's a load shedding in South Africa. So electricity is out in the studio, but definitely we are using the backup. So we're going to be join ourselves. Keep sharing it. Your comment is actually the what makes this program go faster. Is the petrol that this program will be using to drive. So send more comments. The more comments, the more energy I have to do this program this hour. So please kindly share, like, comment on this program this hour. I really appreciate you so much, Prince Elisha. Thank you very much for your comments. Keep sending that comment. I need it so much on this program, and I celebrate every one of you joining us on the African Portal Radio TV International. All right, let's take it a bit further. I have my guest in the studio, and I want him to be on the spotlight right now. I'm going to be putting him on the hot seat where we're going to be throwing many questions to him about this book. So let's talk about our beautiful mind, inspiration poems and motivational quotes from Omooba Michael Owokoya. Omooba Michael, let's talk about this book because it's one thing to write the book, it's another thing to know the idea behind the book. What is the idea? Why this book at times such as this?
Well, the idea behind the book really is, I just love to write. Okay, I love to write poems. I love to write quotations. I love to write stories and things like that. So basically, I just write to inspire people. Okay, initially. So this book right here is accumulation of the 10 years writings. Okay. But what I like to do, though, if you don't mind, is to actually start with the title of the book, Our Beautiful Mind. You see, that's a very powerful title because my writings actually concentrated on our mindset, on the mindset of humanity. Okay, because that's the most important component in human functions. Okay, so what I love to do is to start by actually, read some of that Our Beautiful Mind, that poem, I'd like to read to the audience. Then I'd like to speak on it very quickly. All right. So here it goes. And this is the first page of the book. And it's actually also the title of the book. And it's a poem. It's titled Our Beautiful Mind. And listen up now. God is great. God is beautiful. God is awesome. Excellence in his creation. He who creates us in his image. He who creates our beautiful mind. Our beautiful mind, the mind of God. The mind that cogitates and strategizes. The mind that conceives and actualizes. The mind that dreams and implements. The mind that perceives and predicts. The mind that develops and achieves. The mind that empathizes and sympathizes. God is great. God is beautiful. God is awesome. Excellence in his creation. He will create us in his image. He will create us, or he will create our beautiful mind. Our beautiful mind, the mind of God. The mind that forgives and compliments. The mind that plans and accomplishes. The mind that promotes and advances. The mind that triumphs and celebrates. The mind that knows right from wrong. Our beautiful mind is the mind of God. So,
wow. Go ahead, sir.
As you can see right there, that's powerful right there. If you understand that point, what it's saying to you. So, if you understand that we are created in the image of God, you can understand too that we are also blessed with the mindset of God. And as you can see, from the advancement of humanity, it also is been established that our mind is so great, is so beautiful enough that it can conceive and actualize this. That we know right from wrong, that we can do beautiful things, that we can abstain from wrongness, we can abstain from bad intents or bad intentions, that we can love each other as we love others, and we can love ourselves and love others. That, I mean, that's what the book is trying to tell people, and all the messages in this book also in consonance with that message. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that if you can reconstruct or restructure our mind, we can do better, not just to ourselves, but to others.
Wow. I like the way you call me, and I like that the fact that you actually pick it up from the beginning of this book. Let's quickly look at these quotes, especially the one you just read right now. This is a sober reflection for everyone listening to this program, for us to see the greatness of God and also the kind of mind that God has created in us, our beautiful mind. So for those of you that you are connected to this program and you have not had opportunity to grab the copy of the Our Beautiful Mind, go out there. It's available and it's one of the bestseller books right now on most of the stores. It's online, it's on Amazon, and also is available on all the bookstores. So please kindly go and grab your copy. And if you are in Africa, you need a copy of this book, you can speak to me. You can call me on +277-033-584. I will definitely get this book across to you. And one of the things that we come to do on this program this hour is to review this book and also to understand why this book is so important to every mankind. Because I pick it up from what you said earlier on, that we are sent to humanity. So it's not discriminating your language, it's not discriminating your religion or your background. It's all about you understand your mind as a human being. And when we have that sense of understanding that what really matters is human being, it's not about your cultural group, it's not about your political ideology, it's not about where you are coming from, it's not about what you are doing or your profession. It's about seeing others as a human being. Understand your beautiful mind and understand why you are created the way you are. I so excited that my author and my great leader actually see beyond just looking at the current situation of the world, but see beyond that, just bring it on the spotlight for the world to have a understanding of what God is expecting, the way God is seeing us. And that is one of the things that I love about this book. I've spent time to sit with this book, and I'm so excited that I come across such a great book that open your eyes to the new thing and enlarge your mind about the way you see life. So let's go to page 2 of that book. There is something you are saying there. I just wanted to read few quotes on that page 2, and let's quickly expatiate it a bit.
On the page 2, which one is that?
You just read the page 1. You just read the page 1 now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's okay. That page 1 extended to page 2. So the page 3 now. Okay. Very quickly. Look. I just have to commend you for what you just said. Okay. Before I went further, because my own belief is that, and it's in my book, humanity is humanity, and we all the same. Okay. And I always tell people too, okay, that look, if we all believe in the same God, okay, if your God, the God you believe in, no matter what you call his name, the same God we believe in, and we all believe that we all come from the same God, then we all the same thing, right? Then if you're all the same thing, how come you can't love me? How come I can't love you? You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't even make sense to an intellectual mind anyway. But let me quickly go back to this book, okay? The one okay, I know I don't want to go there. Let me read another one for you very quickly, which is I think it's even more powerful, which I intend to read for you.
All right.
Because that is speaking in line with what we're talking about, okay? And this is in page 22. See, this book has 304 pages. So, I mean,
wow.
It's full of powerful messages. Listen to this. When we fail to grow in life, we also fail to progress. When we fail to grow in life, we also fail to succeed. We fail to represent our true selves. We also fail to answer to our true calling. When we fail to grow in life, we also fail to realize our preordained dreams. We also fail to expand the scope of our perceptions. When we fail to grow in life, we also fail to reach our highest heights. We also fail everyone else in our circles.
Oh, wow.
You see, that's so, and that can go so far. Because when there is lack of efforts, when we don't do what we're supposed to do, when we're supposed to do it, a lot of destiny will suffer tremendously. Okay? That's why sometimes it's not just about you alone. It's about everybody around you, that your destiny is supposed to bless and uplift and elevate to the other dimensions. And when you fail to do what you're supposed to do, being selfish or being lazy-minded, it's affecting some other people too, indirectly or directly. And that's why we need, to always mentor, to always talk to our people, to always train our people's mind. Most especially the youth. And that's what this one is telling us right here, that you can't take things for granted, that everybody is important. It's like almost like a link. It's interconnected. When one is missing, everybody will be either directly or indirectly suffer consequently.
Wow. Let me quickly divert a bit. I will just pause now from the book. Let me quickly take you back to the line of history, because you are one of the people that is coming with a tracking record. You are from the royal family, and you have a tracking record that we can relate. One of the great things that the African Portal does is that we give opportunity to Africans to tell their story, because in the past, what gives back to the African Portal is the kind of the perspective that people have towards Africa. Some people tell our story wrongly before and letting other people see Africa as a jungle. They see Africa as a place that is not civilized. They see Africa as a moron. So, but we are changing the narrative. We want to tell our story by ourselves. And we want each and every citizen to be able to tell their story, to also put themselves on the spotlight to tell their story. So right now, I want to take you back to the line of history. What is Johnny like? How do you manage to get to where you are now? And what are the things that make you to become who you are now?
Well, yeah, thank you so much for that question. Because, like you said, no, story is very important. Okay, we have to tell the stories. Because if we don't, man, nobody will know exactly where we are coming from and where we're going. Okay, and and the more stories we tell, and in fact, it's in one of my it's in my book too. The more story you can tell about yourself, you know, the more it shows that you've lived a very good life. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about like I always said, it's not the amount of what you have in your hand that matters as much, but it's what you do with it. You hear me? Some people, they have so much in their hands and they do so little. And some have so little and they do so much. So when you tell your story out of the little or nothingness you have, and people see what you have done, it's not through monetarily alone, but through other things, through other measures, man. And they can understand that, look, man, we can also do the same thing too, or even do more. In my own sense, to be a story writer, to be a poet, to be a philosopher, you must have practical experience. And that's the only way you can write your story so beautifully, so eloquently. So when you stand on that pulpit, then you can tell your story. So, and people can relate to it. In my own case, man, I came for my daddy married multiple wives. They married more than one wife. Okay, polygamous family. And I'm the oldest in the family. I have 5 sisters and 2 brothers. But my journey, is actually a very complex one. Because I lost my dad when I was very young, and that reshaped my life completely. So I love to read, I love to write, and then I was blessed, very smart. So, but I was well brought up. Everything starts with upbringing, I'm telling you. And that's very important to our people. And I appreciate that too. I appreciate that. Because everything starts from right there, from home. So I give all the glory to Baba Loki, the Lady Mary, and to my parents for doing a very well job. Despite my daddy married many wives, but we are well taken care of. Okay. So the love was there. My mom was very strong. So I love that showed me to love humanity. Everybody live with us. All right. So I had the opportunity back home to work in a lot of banks, UBA, National Bank, all that. I came to US, But being here is different. The culture is different. People are different. So, but I thank God. Been married for 25 years. I have a master's in project management. I have a bachelor in technical, bachelor of science in technical management. So I love education. I love school. Okay, and I have great friends. I've worked in so many corporations here. I've had so many businesses. I had a restaurant here, a Nigerian restaurant in US here, and I put the name right there, Nigerian. And people, Oyibo, they come to my restaurant and eat eba, amala, ikokore. No, I'm just kidding. And they will tell me their stories, how they live in Nigeria, all that. I'm a leader here, well-respected leader in Colorado here. And I'm grateful to God for that. But most importantly, I love to study people. I love to study their mannerism. I've had so many experiences with people and with humanity, Christianity, religion, beliefs, assertion, declaration. But so that's what made me to always write. I'm very blunt. I'm very audacious. I will tell you exactly the way I feel, and I'm ready to talk to you. Any kind of argument, So basically, is that this book tells you exactly the way I feel. I tell you the truth. I helps your mind. But I come to the conclusion that our mind is so important. If you can nurture our mind, you can use all the nutrients that the mind needs to function well. Everybody will succeed. We all the same in life. You know what I'm saying? So we can have the opportunity for everybody to succeed in life. Why not? So this book is just telling you that, look, you can't be good to your neighbor. You can be good to yourself. You don't have to be depressed. You don't have to go through that mental health illness by yourself. If you read my book, it will give you that positive reinforcement you need. And that's all you need. Some courage, some compliments, some support. That's all we all need sometimes in this life to be honest.
Wow. Thank you very much. I'm sorry that I switched off my camera. That has to do with the electricity that is not in this area, but I'm going to put it back before the end of the program. Everyone listening to this program, you can hear that story from where it's coming from the Obu background, from the tracking record, from what he said. So let me quickly take you on this. Look at the life, look at the situation of life. Your book is interesting. It's a book that everybody needs to go and grab a copy and read and get more knowledge about life. But what is your own personal definition of the success and your personal definition of failure?
My personal definition of success. I mean, success is subjective. You know what I mean? You can some people feel other people's success as failure. And some people feel other people's failure as their own personal success. Well, to me personally, my success is that I love to put a smile on people's face. Okay. And I love to bless people. Okay. And it's not like I say, it's not through monetarily alone. When I see somebody, I give them a compliment, they smile, and I can, play an important role in people's life, either in my own family's life, my friend's life. That's very important to me, And my own personal success, basically, is that I'm just grateful to God to be in this kind of position today, to be able to keep on impacting people's life. I want to do more when it comes to in that respect. And that is because the thing I believe in life is that look, everybody is distinctive. We all have our own peculiarity. We have our own differences. You don't come to this world just for the hell of it. You come here to add something to it. You come here to make an example. But unfortunately, we all don't think that way. As I said in my book, okay, I said, in the population, in the global population of 7.6 billion people, we only have few great leaders. Can you just imagine? The population of the world today is 7.6 billion. I'm talking not million, billion people. Just like in case of Nigeria, we have about 200 million people. But yet, we are yet to have one great leader that can stand up and speak for the humanity, for the betterment of humanity. That can speak for the downtrodden. That can speak for the poor people. You know what I'm saying? That can touch people's lives. without discrimination, without condescension, without arrogance. You know what I'm saying? It's very disheartening to me. It's perplexing. There are so many people. Yeah, we don't care for our own people. We don't care for humanity. So my imprint I want to make in this before I leave is people to make that assertion that we are humanity. You know what I'm saying? You are not better than me. I'm not better than you. If we all take position, nobody has control where they are born. Nobody has control any determination who their parents going to be. So that I'm like a preacher. I'm not a pastor. But through my writings, through my voice, I want to make that impression that, look, man, we are all the same thing. My brother, you're my sister, you're my family. Don't hate me. Don't have that crab mentality syndrome that we all have to freaking, excuse my language, we have to be in the box together. That's not going to help you. That's not going to help me either. You know what I'm saying? If you can help me out to get out, maybe I can get you out too. But all I'm saying is that, look, what is more important is people. It's on me. You know, people around me, people that I love. They can tell more stories about me than I can tell about myself.
All right. Everyone listening to us, I'm going to make this two-way program. Definitely, I'm going to bring you back that we're going to continue this conversation because we still have a lot of things we need to engage you on, especially about the book. But one of the challenges that we are facing currently in our generation is that we are not honest to ourselves, and the wrong is trending, the right thing is idle, and people trust the wrong thing than the right thing. And it's the right time that we start telling the right thing to ourselves. We need to look to ourselves in the face and say, this is wrong. Let's call the spade a spade. So that is what is happening in our generation. And you as a leader, as a community leader, and also one of the great people, person that's doing well in our community, I want to be putting you on the spotlight so that you will be able to encourage the youth. So should in case this program ends, I still have another time bringing you back so that we can continue the conversation. We're still going to sit with this book. We're still going to open it chapter to chapter, page to page. We're still going to tell what is in there so that everybody will be able to hear it and they will be able to learn from it. But before we call it a close for today, I just want us to go back to the book. Let's quickly give us one of the poems that can help the youth of today. Because I see one of your concentration is the youth. Give us one of the poems and let's quickly, say that before this data year ends.
Well, thank you so much, sir. And my concentration is about the next generation. Okay. And this poem will say everything about it. And there's so many more of faith in our beautiful mind. Okay. The title say, "Wish I could say yes." I wish I could say yes. Listen to this. Okay. Wish I could say yes when supposed to say yes. Wish I could say no when supposed to say no. When I fail to make a left when supposed to, or fail to make a right when I should, destinies change. Couldn't be at the right place I was supposed to be. Couldn't hang with the right people I was preordained to hang with. Couldn't bless the right people I was supposed to bless. Couldn't love the people I was supposed to love. To say yes when supposed to say yes. To say no when supposed to say no. Progress will be made. Destinies will be fulfilled.
Wow. That is exactly what. Continue, sir.
So what that's telling the youth is that it's always good to make the right decisions at the right time. You know what I'm saying? You have to say yes. Your mind always tell you, you know right from wrong. Your mind will always tell you when the right decision is supposed to be made against the wrong decisions. Every time you make the wrong decision, it takes you to where you are not supposed to go, where you're not supposed to be. And that event of life will take you to meet the wrong people. We take you to go to wrong places. It take you to live a different life. And people that you are supposed to bless, they will miss all those blessings. People that you're supposed to be with, you won't be with them. So that will restructure your life completely. But every time you make the right, you say yes, yes, yes to the right decisions, that connection, it becomes seamlessly. Your life will be progressing according to your destiny. So that's what it's saying to you right there. Okay. Anyway, I can't hear you, but let me quickly read this quotation to you too, uh, which says, and this is in page 32 of our beautiful mind. It says, people around you are your bread to greatness. People around you are your butter to your victories. When you take care of them, you're taking care of your progress. When you take care of them, you take care of your success. You take care of your happiness. So there's so many powerful quotations in this book. So many super motivational, poems in this book too. So just go and grab your copy at amazon.com or any online bookstores, retail bookstores across the globe. And thank you so much. Looking forward to come back again, hopefully soon. So take care. Bye-bye.